Christy Arnett for Card Player TV, and for this edition of Strip Poker, I'm back at the Bellagio Fontana Lounge to cover the Bellagio Cup Tournament Series. So far, there have been 6 winners, including Tony Dunst, John Gale, Shannon Shore, and Cloney Gowan. Today's event is a $5,000 buy-in no-limit hold'em tournament. It's the last preliminary event before the $15,000 buy-in World Poker Tour Bellagio Cup IV main event that starts on Friday. There's more than 200 players, and it includes a lot of big-name pros. Let's go inside and see if we can talk to a few of them. Shannon, the Bellagio seems like this is the place where you dominate. You just won a preliminary event. Tell me how that went.
It went well. I think there were like 215 players. I ran pretty well all tournament, which is essential. You know, in these tournaments, you got to run well, especially at the final table. I think I sucked out 3 times, so that was the key, really. I like to think I played well a little bit too, but it definitely helped to run really well at the final table.
Well, for those who don't know, Shannon in 2006 won 2 Bellagio preliminary events, then made the final table of the main event. Is there something to be said about a venue that you just do really well in? Are you just more comfortable here? What is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like home court advantage or something. I don't really know how to describe it. I like everything about it. I like the lounge. I like the dealers. I like the cards, the chips, everything. So I don't know. I just feel comfortable here.
Scott, how is the event going for you so far?
Well, it was going well until just now. I just bluffed off almost all my chips to John Fan in a somewhat interesting hand, so I'm down to like 4,000 chips now. But the structure is so good in these tournaments that hopefully I haven't given up all hope yet, and that maybe I can make a comeback.
I caught the tail end of that hand. What happened? Did he call you with a pretty light?
Yeah, basically what happened is I made it 400 under the gun, second position called, and John called from the big blind. And the flop came Jack 9-6 or Jack 9-5, and John checks to me and I bet, and both of them call, and the turn is a low card, and John checks and I bet again. The other guy thinks for a while and folds, and John thinks for shoving for a bit and then decides to call, and he's looking very weak though, and I'm pretty sure he's 10-8 or Queen 10, and so I actually like my Ace King high here, but the river comes at 10. So John checks, and I decide that I should now shove as a bluff because I think the 10 hit enough of his hands, and he thought and made a very, very good call with Queen 10. So he has all my chips now.
Now, earlier you said that the structure's so good that you're confident in coming back. What are the blinds right now?
The blinds were just 50, 100. They go to 100, 200. So I still have 20 big blinds, and hopefully that'll be enough that I can maneuver a little bit and make a comeback.
Do you think as an online player you have somewhat of an advantage of knowing how to play short stacked?
Certainly. I think that by playing more tournaments with worse and faster structures, you get to situations more often that you're playing 10 to 25 big blind poker, and that playing online helps you know the math of these situations slightly better.
Also competing today is Eric Lindgren, Erica Schoenberg, Gavin Smith, and Jared Hamby. Like I mentioned before, the $15,000 buy-in WPT Bellagio Cup IV Championship starts on Friday at noon with the first of 3 day ones. That means there's plenty of time for you guys to get in here and qualify for cheap. The first way to do that is through a single table satellite. The buy-in is $1,800, and 2 winners will get a seat plus $300 in cash. The other way is through a super satellite. The buy-in for that is $1,500, and they're running 2 on Thursday at 1 p.m. and 10 p.m., 1 on Friday at 10 p.m., and a last one on Saturday at 10 p.m. Don't miss your chance to play in this WPT event. Last year, there was 535 players. Kevin Saul took home the $1.3 million first place prize. Stay tuned into cardplayer.com because we'll be here throughout the tournament to give you guys updates. I'm Christy Arnett for Card Player TV.